everyone. Welcome to today's episode of Kandid, Kaiya. Is your New Year's resolution to use your kitchen more? Well, stay tuned to hear from founder of One a Spoon, Brady, as she's going to tell us how we can become a better cook. Hello, Brady.
Hi.
Thank you so much for coming on today's episode. Let's start with letting the viewers know just a little bit about yourself.
All right. Hi. Thank you for having me today.
Of course.
My name is Brady King. I'm the founder of One a Spoon. I currently live here in Atlanta, Georgia. I graduated from Spelman College. I'm currently in operations management, so I am too a millennial that still believes in entertaining and cooking and in food and making it yourself.
Okay. So tell us a little bit about One a Spoon and what inspired you to start it.
Honestly, the craziest thing was I was posting millions of pictures on my Instagram of food, and one day I looked at my page and I was like, I look really fat. So I made my own Instagram page for my food, just so my friends didn't always see food and they saw some pictures of me. And it kind of took off from there, honestly. I'm an artist by nature, so some of my visuals and my angles and how I present food is very important to me too, just because that's as important as it tastes. If something looks good, mostly it's going to taste good most of the time. So that's how One a Spoon got started, from my Instagram, then it became a blog. We've been putting out ebooks, so lots of exciting things going on.
Okay. So Brady, what's your favorite dish to make?
Okay. So that was a really loaded question because I just love food. Yeah.
If you had to choose one.
Well, okay. So I can't do that, but what I can do is I can choose a time of the day. So my time of day of choice is for sure breakfast / brunch. One, because everyone can do it. You can't mess up eggs. I know not everyone, thinks that they can do it, but I promise you it's foolproof. And also, it's just so many ways that you can jazz up brunch and breakfast. And I love seafood, so that's a big part of my a lot of my meals. And I love the way that breakfast food complements seafood. So I would have to say that my favorite food / food category would be brunch / breakfast.
Okay. Well, that works. And y'all need to go to her Instagram and see some of her brunch specials. Okay? Can I get an order of that? All right. So you're not just a cook. You really are more of a designer cook, I would like to say. Because your meals are so nice looking, nice, fancy. They really do look like something out of a restaurant. So how did you get so good in the kitchen?
Well, like I said, I'm an artist, also a visual artist, mixed media sculptor. So visuals are kind of hand in hand for me. I also am hardcore. If I have some slamming food and it looks a mess, then that ruins my meal. So I would say, ways to enhance your food pictures or even your presentation of food. Add color to your plate is super important. Add different flavors to your plate. If you have, it's important to add sweet and savory. Fresh items, herbs, spices are really important as far as presentation, and they're super easy and super cheap. So anyone can do it. I believe in you, and if you need help, go to my page.
So as a successful food blogger, what are some staple products everyone should have in their kitchen?
Okay. I feel like I'm really going overboard with the breakfast food here, but eggs are super important.
Okay. Must have eggs.
Yeah, must have eggs. Because they hold things together. They're good by themselves.
True.
You use them baking, cooking. It's just very important.
Okay.
I would say flour is very important, whether you need to thicken up soup or whether you're making bread or whether you're making, I don't know, like a gravy. It's like super important. I would say that having, this is a secret, adobo seasoning is like the easiest way to make your food taste amazing. People will think that you season the mess out of that chicken or poultry or like whatever you're doing, but really you just took that bottle and you shook it. So I'd say that, and then a good like seasoning salt. And it doesn't need to be Lowry's. It can be
Kroger.
Yeah, it could be Kroger.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay. So you have so many recipes on One a Spoon. So tell us a simple one that's pretty easy for everyone to make.
Okay. So I preface this by saying that all of my recipes are easy. You can do it. I believe in you. It just takes some reading. But I would probably say the most foolproof and necessary recipe I have on there is how to roast a whole chicken. Especially, like, I try to preach to millennials that we don't need to spend all of our money out every day. So literally on a Sunday, I'll roast a whole chicken and I'll let that last me the whole week. So I'll make chicken salad, or I'll make a chicken sandwich or a wrap or a salad. But anyway, I have a really great purple onion and orange and thyme roasted chicken recipe on my blog that I'll share with you guys. I have also a really super easy sweet potato pancake recipe, which is great and yummy. So, yeah.
Did you hear those recipes she got on her blog? Don't you just want to go visit it?
Yeah, visit.
Well, my next question just is simply around how you said you want to preach to millennials that you don't always have to go out. Yeah. You can cook at home. Why do you think so many young adults don't cook?
Yeah, I mean, it's like, our generation is not the generation of entertainers. It's serious. It's sad but true. A lot of my peers, it's mostly, you know, once or twice a year that all of us are getting together at someone's house, whether it's for like the Super Bowl or something like that. But really, kind of the essence of entertaining has been really gone, and that's something that I really hold dear to my heart. I feel like cooking is a labor of love. So I love to do that for my friends, and I love to do that for people that I invite in my home. I think that is just a dead language now, just because food is so accessible. Like, don't get me wrong, like, I like a chicken nugget just as much as the next person, you know, with some Chick-fil-A sauce or some Polynesian. But I do think it's important to be able to make your own food and to have people chime in on your craft and to be able to say that I made this for you and I put thought into it and effort into it. And I think that that's something that we aren't taking advantage of anymore. And I really urge us to start participating in things like this and not let entertaining go to the wayside, because it is important. And one day we all will like have families, and Christmas and Thanksgiving will be at our homes, and we don't want you know, mom-in-law to be like, what is this? So why not start now? Practice on your friends. If they love you, they'll tell you it's bad and you'll get better, and then, you know, I'll help you.
Yeah. Okay, and I agree with that. So you do host dinner parties. Yeah. So tell us how to successfully host a dinner party, even if you're new to cooking or experienced.
Yeah. So I won't throw it all on you. I'll start off with the best way I think that you can just get into entertaining and cooking and hosting things. Dedicate or commit to one item. So say the theme is taco night. Easy, right? So I, as the host, am going to put my whole foot in enchiladas and then ask everyone else to bring the sides. So could you bring the rice and beans? Could you bring, I don't know, taco shells or whatever? Say it's like Italian. I'm going to go ham with that lasagna and put some Italian sausage and every type of meat that you could think in that thing and really go all out. So my point is, pick one thing and really focus on what you're doing, and then ask your friends to bring the rest of the things. They should be happy that you're providing the main course, and that kind of relieves some of the pressure, and also is kind of sets the tone for the night. Creating a theme is like super important to hosting a dinner party. Okay. It kind of like gets everybody on one accord and saying, okay, this is what we're going to eat. And it's also kind of just like makes you seem a little bit more official. So
yeah, and I've never hosted a dinner party, so these are great tips.
Not yet.
All right. So Brady, now I want to get just a little bit of your advice.
Yeah.
Let's just start with, for those who rarely cook, how do you suggest that they can get more into the habit of cooking?
I would say go into the grocery store hungry. No, seriously. I mean, like most of my purchases are like when I'm like super hungry and I go into the grocery store and I'm like, oh, that sounds good. Maybe I can put that with that and that with that. I know that sounds so silly, but I mean, if you want to force yourself to make something, don't stop at Burger King on the way home. Go to Kroger and think about things that go together on your way there because you're so hungry and make yourself do it.
That's pretty smart.
Yeah.
So you're basically saying invest into the spices in the grocery store versus the Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, I mean, and that stuff is fine. Like, we're going to eat that, you know, like, I like it as much as the next person, but invest in those things that you know you like. You know you like lemon pepper. Buy that lemon pepper seasoning, you know? You know you like seafood. Get it, you know? Learn, Google, YouTube, how to do it. I mean, it's simple. It just takes like a little research.
Okay. And Brady, my last question is just going to be for those interested in possibly starting a food or cooking blog.
Yeah.
How do you get started?
Yeah, I would say just go for it. Obviously, you want to have some content, so make sure that you've, you know, done a little bit of cooking and you've taken pictures and you've written your recipes and you kind of have some content built up because as a working professional, even I know it's super hard to keep up with posting every day and having content. It's super difficult, but you can do it. Just plan and have a plan that you stick to. And then I would just say, just do it. You know, like if you want to do something, no matter what it is, food blog, sport, whatever, just do it. And you're never going to feel like you have enough time to do something. But if you like to do it, if it's an outlet, do it and it'll come naturally. So.
Okay. Perfect. Well, Brady, thank you so much for coming on today's episode. Let the viewers know how they can keep up with you and Want a Spoon.
Yes, you can follow us on Instagram at Want a Spoon, WANNASPOON. Or you can also subscribe to our blog, aspoonofhoney.com, so you can get recipes straight to your email.
Okay. Perfect. Well, that concludes today's interview. I do have one last question for Brady, and I just want to know, finish my sentence. When I cook a meal, I want people to feel full. Well, there you have it. She wants people to feel full.
Yep.
And we hope that we've inspired you today to no longer go to Chick-fil-A as often and perhaps try to make that chicken sandwich at home.
Make it at home. You can do it, I promise.
Yeah, just need some bread and some chicken.
And some Chick-fil-A sauce.
Right.
But you can do it.
All right. Well, Happy New Year and happy cooking.